Hello everyone, this is the first video of the DF Robot Shop Rover Arduino compatible robot basic kit. I have this robot currently plugged into my computer right now, running Windows 7. This is a very fantastic robot. I love it to death. It's just like a tank, not like a military tank. It's not very big. It's like 6 inches long and 4 inches wide at tops, I think. Um, Except mine doesn't have those four headers right there. It's a wonderful little robot, and if we just scroll down here, there's all the information about it. Has a battery charger, it has Arduino built into it, and so basically, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to set up the computer part of it, and then the other half of this video will be how to make the robot actually drive and show you how it drives. And in later videos, we'll make it wireless, and it's actually quite amazing. So if you go down over here to useful links, underneath PDF files, there's DF Robot Shop Rover Manual. Now I have it already opened up right here. And if you go up to the top, here it is, the rover there's a picture of it. Look at that. It's not quite accurate. However, if you just keep scrolling down underneath Programming, in the subcategory Sample Code, in the subcategory Sketch number 2, this is Basic Rover with the WASD keyboard control. I have it already open right here. And here's the code. You just copy and paste this into the Arduino Sketch. I have Arduino 1.0, and if you don't have Arduino, it's really simple. You just go to arduino.cc and download the program right off of there. And then once you unzip the file, extract all the files, all that kind of stuff, you just copy and paste this into the code. Into your sketch. Now this is called the Arduino Sketch. Why, I don't really know. I guess it has something to do with the way you sketch out a building or the way you sketch out a drawing before you actually completely draw it. Now you just copy and paste it into here and it makes it all colorful like this. It's a wonderful, wonderful program. Now before you upload this into your Arduino, what I recommend doing is double checking your tools. Go to your board, and in this case, mine is so old. It's a Due Milanove 8 Atmega 328. Yes, it's called Due Milanove. I have no idea. They're Italians. And then you go to your serial port and make sure you're in the correct COM port. Mine's in COM 4. Now, the sketch is all ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Verify just to double check and make sure that there were no errors when I copied and pasted it into the sketch. And once this little green light goes all the way across, we should be ready. And okay, right now it says compiling sketch. Now what it's taking is these words, which are in English, and they're translating it into the ones and zeros that the computer is familiar with. Now, if you start talking English to I don't know, to a South American, they might go, what's wrong with you? I don't know what you're saying. So what this is doing is it's translating. Say, okay, they're not just being mean. This is what they're saying they're saying you're going to take this command, and you're going to make this motor move. That's basically what it's saying. And the compiling is it puts it into binary code, the 110111, all that kind of stuff, and for the computer to understand. So now what we're going to do is we're going to click on Upload. It's going to upload that sketch into the Arduino. And soon it'll tell us down here that it's been uploaded, how much space it took up, all that kind of thing. See? It's uploading. It has the size of 2,750 bytes of 30,720 byte maximum. So you can fit a pretty big size code onto this. I've had codes go so that there's hardly any scroll bar here left. So once that's done, what you're going to do is, this is what the manual suggests, is to open up HyperTerminal. Now I'm running Windows 7 and it did not come with HyperTerminal. If you run Windows XP or Windows Vista, it should have HyperTerminal pre-installed. However, if you run a Mac or Windows 7, it doesn't have it. So just Google Hyperterminal and download it. It's pretty simple. Now once you open it up, you get something like this, a connection description. So name, you can just put like tank. That's what I'm going to do. And it'll recognize, okay, something's plugged in. I have no idea what it is. So let me make sure that the port is all right. It's in COM4. Click OK. Now when it says bits per second, in the code you see that it says in the void setup, it says serial begin 9600. Now you want that number right here. That is called your baud rate. And that is just basically the rate that the Arduino and the computer exchange commands. So when they send something, this will send something back, but it does it so fast at 9,600 of those commands per second. We want data bits at 8, and you have a variety there with these pull down menus, but keep with 8 none, and with your stop bits 1. On your flow control, you want X on, X off. You click OK. Then you get something like this. Okay, so here's the tank, and as you can see, it's all plugged in with the lights on. However, the computer is just communicating with Arduino, making sure, hey, I'm alive, that kind of stuff. However, the computer does not provide enough power to actually run the motors. The motors require more power, which is why we have the battery pack here. I have 4 AA batteries plugged into the battery pack, which is just strapped on with a bolt and this little plastic rivet. And the battery pack has this cable, and I just ran it all underneath here to keep it out of the way and not get caught up with all the gears and all the moving parts. And it comes up to here in this JST connector, which is the same kind of connector that goes into cordless phones. However, if you don't want to use the battery pack and want a little more juice, you could use a rechargeable battery. This is a lithium polymer 2000 milliamp hour 3.7 volts rechargeable battery off of sparkfun.com. Or you can use this 9-volt battery to a barrel jack connector and plug it directly into the barrel jack header right there. They will both give you the same results. There's not much of a difference. It just depends on how you want to power it. The downside with 9-volt batteries is you go through them very quickly, and that's the use. What usually happens whenever you use a alkaline battery. The plus side to a rechargeable battery is that you can keep recharging it over and over again, and you have a longer lifespan of the battery. However, they're slightly more expensive. This battery was about $15 off of SparkFun. Now that everything is plugged in, we'll go ahead and remove this header on the far left-hand corner, because this is the rechargeable battery header. We really don't want to recharge non-rechargeable batteries. That's bad things happen. So we'll go ahead and flip the switch, and now all the power is running to power the Arduino and the motors on the bottom. And we'll go ahead and, since we're set up in Hyperterminal, we're going to go ahead, press the W key, the tank rolls forward, press the spacebar, and it stops. And you can do likewise with S to go reverse, spacebar to stop, or you can use any other key other than WASD, just because these move the tank. And we could press A, it'll turn that direction. We could press D, it'll turn the other direction. You can drive forward, backwards, other places. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful, versatile machine. And thank you so much for watching this video, and there will be more videos soon on upgrading, making this wireless, and just messing around with this. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you soon.